Hello, everyone. This is a quick overview of journalism, which is an English course. It is a semester-long course worth half a credit. Journalism is open to students in 10th, 11th, and 12th grades, and it is an elective. This is the journalism classroom, and we'll look at the content really quick just to give you a quick overview of what you would be learning in the class. Um, our first unit deals a lot with the background of journalism, which has to do with news values, the history of journalism, things such as that. Um, and then we scroll down to Unit 2, and that's going to talk mostly about ethics and law. So a little bit of history again, and a little bit of the ethics and the laws required for journalists. The next unit has to do with interviewing and research, which basically deals with you interviewing different people for news articles and resources and research to help you develop those articles. In Unit 4 is where we begin actually starting to write news articles. So if you love to write and you are really interested in the different types of news, whether it be through TV, online, hard print media, which is like a newspaper, then that may be something that you would really want to consider. Then we move to proofreading and AP, which is Associated Press style. What that means is we're going to take that news story that we wrote here and we're just going to fancy it up a little bit. So what that means is we're going to take some pictures and we're going to use different cool graphics and we're going to use different programs to make an actual our news story look like an actual newspaper. So then we get down and we start talking about multimedia and web essentials, which has to do with Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, CNN Online. It has to do with all of these amazing online resources that we now have. Then we get into hard news and soft news and opinion news, which is just a variety. And then we finish out our course with a final project. I will tell you mostly of what you're graded on through our course are reporters' reflections, which are very small, brief assignments that we do weekly. It gives you the opportunity to touch on very quickly on the different types of news and news media that we'll be covering. Gives you the chance to view those, discuss those, talk about them. The other things that we are graded on are quizzes. There are a few quizzes throughout our course, as well as also news articles that you will be working on and writing as well. The other thing that our course relies pretty heavily on is the use of the discussion board. In the discussion board, we communicate back and forth with other students and with the teacher. So those are also things that we will be utilizing in this course as well. This course is a little bit on the rigorous side, which means there's quite a bit of writing and there's also quite a bit of looking through and researching and talking to different people. So it's a very interesting and exciting course. So if you are interested in the news and you're interested in developing and becoming a better writer and possibly have an interest in going into news writing one day, this is for sure the course for you. So hopefully you will consider journalism as your elective and we'll hope to see you in class.